Go away!
A man discovered something strange while sleeping, and all the hairs on his body stood on end in an instant. When he looked out the door in a daze, he saw a stranger standing in the bedroom. What was even more peculiar was that Jeff was lying on the bed, completely motionless. Even as the stranger began to approach, he remained lying on the bed. As the stranger's figure grew closer and closer until he was right beside Jeff, his heart began to race wildly. Fortunately, it was all just a nightmare. Perhaps it was due to Jeff's mental stress, but the strange events were only just beginning. The next day, Jeff went out as usual and encountered his neighbor. He told the neighbor about the bizarre dream he had had the previous night, only to learn from the neighbor that a girl had once lived in that villa and had developed a delusional disorder a few months later. The girl would go mad every day, claiming there was something in the house. When her parents came to find her after some time, they discovered she had died of a heart attack. After hearing this, Jeff felt uneasy. Upon returning home, he immediately purchased several surveillance cameras online. If there were indeed strangers in the villa, they wouldn't be able to escape the camera's gaze. But was it really that simple? Jeff installed cameras in nearly every possible location. He then went to the living room, expecting to encounter the mysterious stranger. But after half an hour, Jeff had fallen asleep. He was awakened by a loud knock on the door. When he went to the door, he saw a man in black clothing knocking and pleading for help, claiming he was being chased and begging Jeff to open the door and assist him. But Jeff dared not open the door. Just as he refused, another man appeared at the other door. Jeff could only explain to both that he couldn't open the door. However, a few seconds later, an eerie scene unfolded. Outside the glass window, there were no longer just two men. Both sides were crowded with a dense crowd of people. Did these people have some special purpose? Jeff frantically tried to shoo them away, but they wouldn't listen. The loud knocking sounds were giving him a headache, and before he knew it, he collapsed on the ground and fell unconscious. It wasn't until dawn that he woke up from his unconscious state. The items in his home seemed untouched. However, when Jeff reviewed the surveillance footage from the previous night, he discovered a terrifying scene.